Hello everyone, I'm excited to introduce my startup web application specially designed for the 2023 League of Legends World Championship event. This web app has already gained popularity with over 52,000 fans using it to cast their votes for their favorite esports players and to explore the leaderboard, comparing the most voted and the least voted players. Now, let's dive in and see just how quick and effortless it is to vote for your favorite players. But first, let's sign out. Notice that here it says click on a pro player from the best in row leaderboard in order to vote. Sign in is required. So here we can click on sign in and we get this beautiful modal. Here it says why is sign in required. Just a small hover card to let the user know that this is legit. And here we can sign in, or also let's get out of the modal, and if we try to vote a player from the leaderboard, for example JDG Knight here, we get the same modal telling us that in order to vote we need to sign in. So let's sign in with Google. Here I will choose one of my accounts. And does it remember? Yeah, it remembers my account and we are logged in. Here, these are my current votes. So I will go ahead and remove my votes. It's as simple as clicking on the vote from here, or I can remove it from here. Same thing. Now, let's go over how easy it is to vote. For example, for the top lane, let's say I want to vote for T1 Zeus, let's say for jungle, someone who's not here, but instead of scrolling, you can just type the names. Let's choose DK Canyon. There we go. And now let's vote for G2 Caps, Ruler, and Carrier, for example. And that's it. Now our votes are synced right away to the database. And to demonstrate that, let's open multiple users at the same time. For example, let's go to an incognito window. Let's open my app. Let's put them side by side. I can sign in from here, like last time, or I can just go to the site sheet and sign in from here. Same thing. Now here I have to enter email. Now we are signed in on two different accounts here. This account and this account. It's a different email. Notice that on this account we haven't voted for any single player yet. Now what I'm going to do is simply vote for the highest ranked player in each role, meaning I will vote for 369, Kanavi, Chovy, etc., Ruler, and so on. Now here, if we take a look at the vote count, we have 10,816, 10,714, so on and so on, and the percentages, etc. Now, if I vote with this account for 369, we can see that it became 17, and same thing for the rest. If I vote here, it will take a moment and then it will update automatically, so on, so forth, right? And same thing if, for example, I change my vote. For example, if I vote Faker, we can see that the changes will happen soon. There we go, and Faker is increased. And if I remove my vote for Faker, same thing, decreased basically. So everything is synced to the database right away. So let's complete our votes here. I'm going to vote Chovy, Ruler, he should update, and Genji Delight, for example. Now let's close this and come back here. So this app was made with focus on two high priorities. The first being high performance and immediate reactivity. So as a user, I want to vote and not wait for loading time or anything. So for example, if I vote for Gala, I want to see the vote go through instantly on the UI. Like this. For example, if I remove my vote, I want it to be instantly removed. Right, no loading time, and this is done through optimistic updates. The second high priority was a beautiful, straightforward design, both in user interface and in user experience. And the choice here was made to leave all the attention allocated to the leaderboard itself. For example, here, if I press on 3 dots, I get a sheet and sliding sheet, and I get all the other extra functionalities like signing out, toggling theme. For example, we can toggle to light theme if we want, and here we have light theme, etc. And we can go back to system, which is dark mode for my PC, and if I go to dark mode, it's the same as system. But here I'm isolating this account information and everything else, instead of, for example, having it right here or right here. For example, we have account name, so on, or logout, and so on. We could have a navbar or a sidebar, but I chose to go with this, so we have all the attention for the leaderboard, and if we want to do something else, you can do it by pressing on the details 3 dots. Now let's have a responsiveness check. So this is the app for the desktop screen. Let's vote for someone and let's check for the different screens. So right here, let's choose laptop screen, and let's, for example, choose a smaller laptop screen. There we go. And let's go even smaller laptop screen. There we go. And let's check out mobile screen. So for mobile breakpoints, we no longer get every single row. We only get one row shown in the screen. For example, here we get top, and we can choose, for example, mid. And here we get the mid laners. And we can choose anything, for example, support, and we get support players, and so on and so forth. You can also vote, and then move to jungle, and then vote here, and then move to mid, and then vote here, and then you can also log out, etc., etc., change theme, just like on desktop. So let's log out. And now we're logged out. And here, if we try to sign in, we get this module instead. And this module is also responsive for all screens. So if we get out of inspect and let's go to normal window, let's make it full size. And here the different breakpoints. Here, right now we are on desktop. Right now we are on laptop. Smaller laptop. Some of the smallest laptops. And then here we go to mobile all the way. Here we don't get enough for the mobile screen. And same thing for anything else. Everything is responsive. For example, for the module, if I press sign in or I click on a vote, and here the module itself is also responsive for all different screens, even for tablets. And this is just because this app is being used in the real world, and it has to be available with good UI UX for all devices. And this is why responsiveness here is important. And now, finally, let's check the Lighthouse metrics. And now, let's click on Analyze Page Load. And we get 100 both on performance and on SEO. So that's it for the Web Vitals, and I made sure to optimize SEO from metadata to favicons, sitemaps, and even open graph images for the thumbnails that show when it's shared on social media. Because during the 2023 League of Legends World Championship event, I had to promote and advertise my voting platform on Reddit, Twitch, and Twitter, and that is how I attracted over 52,000 users.